I'm doing my persuasive speech on cohabitation before marriage. Some people say that you shouldn't live with somebody before you get married, but I disagree. I think you totally should. I think, there's lots of reasons why you should try the shoe on, make sure it fits before, getting married and everything. So, cohabitation before marriage, Jennifer Simmons. So you've met the person of your dreams, and now after dating a while, the two of you are engaged. The next step for some would be moving in with each other. Cohabitation before marriage is a great choice and could help determine the actual course of any marriage. Moving in together is a step that should be considered seriously and only as a step before marriage, make sure. It is better to live together for some time and break up if the relationship doesn't work, rather than get divorced and go through all those money troubles and frustrate family members, maybe even children if they're involved. It's much better to try the shoe on and make sure it fits, like I said earlier, and rather than make a purchase that you can't easily return. This period of adjustment could save new marriages from many future fights, disagreements, and each other will be aware of one another's daily living habits. Living together before marriage is getting a chance to see how things will work in an actual marriage, sort of like a sneak peek behind the scenes. You'll be able to see whether or not you and your partner are truly compatible. This allows you to look deeply inside each other's world where you may find things you never knew existed before. You get to know the other person and the different personality quirks, and then be more prepared for what's next to come. While cohabitating, a couple can learn how the other person is at their most intimate moments. Learning about your partner's private lifestyle should not be put off until married. While he or she may cook you delicious pancakes on Sunday mornings or find vacuuming and cleaning, therapeutic, they may secretly have some not so appealing behaviors. You'll never know what to expect until you witness the good, the bad, the ugly firsthand. Things like piling mountains of clothes on a chair rather than using a closet, or getting toothpaste all over the entire counter, leaving tiny hair trimmings on the sink when they shave, or allowing leftovers to rot in the fridge until they grow legs and walk themselves to the trash can. Anyways, no matter what the quirks are that irk you, during this time you can help them work on fixing those habits before you get married, or you can just accept them and go from there. This is a time you get to also see what you'll handle your daily responsibilities, such as cooking, cleaning, lawn work, taking the trash out. Everyone has their own way of how they do things when they're alone, living together as a bachelor or bachelorette. Now is the time for you to play house and see how the two of you work together before agreeing to share a last name. You'll quickly find out which chores your future spouse likes and would rather not do and despises. Flipping a coin sometimes helps with that, like dishes. I hate dishes. Anyways, sacrifices and negotiations on both parts will have to be made, but this is what happens when you're married, so at least now you'll have a head start. Try to focus on their needs just as much as your own. You don't have to wait until you're married to do that. You can treat each other with love and respect and help each other achieve milestones and goals. And laundry. Another big factor with living together is giving each other space. Just because you share the same house doesn't mean you have to be around each other all day long. Learn to grow as individuals. Don't lose your own identity. You're both two different people with different ideas and perspectives, so stop trying to be one person. Instead, be one perfect couple. And arguments are never fun, but odds are sometime in the future you'll disagree over something. Even the best couples have issues with things as simple as sharing the remote control. By living together first, before marriage, you'll get to see how scenarios like these will play out before tying the knot. This also helps show how well you'll handle arguments as a couple living together. These are all vital tests and will be good to know for any future newlyweds. You'll see how the other reacts when they are mad, sad, tired, excited, jealous, frustrated, or in any other mood swing that they may or may not have. Along with that, you have the advantage of knowing how arguments in your relationship are solved. Another great reason for living with your partner before marriage is that you and your loved one can end up saving money. Yay! Everyone likes that. And you can learn how to manage money accordingly together. So why pay bills for electric, water, cable, internet, all of that for two separate homes when you can just live together and share it? You can instantly cut out these expenses in half and use the money on your wedding or summer vacation or whatever. And if the two of you spend most nights together, it doesn't make much sense to keep separate residences. So after all, when there's love in the air, you both want to spend time with each other. So, and it will save you commuting time. Cohabitation is a great way to foresee your future together. If you want to live together, both of you have to learn to work together as a couple and as a team. Make big plans together even while living together, and constantly strive towards the future and save up for houses or starting a new adventure together. Who knows, you could be absolute opposites and a divorce may be waiting to happen, or you could be the perfect couple. Living together before marriage will give you a nice idea of which one it will be. Bad bathroom habits aside and battles for the remote, you decide to cohabitate for a reason, marriage. So if you're compatible and have a strong and healthy relationship and both want to move to the next level, I think this is the step that will seal the deal. And maybe one day you'll have something bigger where he can have his own bathroom. I'm just kidding. So cohabitate before marriage. I say pro. Bye.